you think she drove to Iowa in a Scooby-Doo van and they tried to make her go to Chipotle to look like a normal person? I mean, if you have to take that kind of effort, make that kind of effort.
All politicians do that, though.
Yes, but
Hillary Clinton.
For her, it's so much more of a challenge. And when you are making $25 million between you and your husband in the last year and a half on speeches, which just came out over the weekend, and you're trying to say you're a champion of the middle class, but yet you fly all over the country and the world in private jets, but I'm a champion of the middle class, that is something that's very difficult to convey to voters one-on-one, particularly in a place like Iowa.
All right, welcome to Give Me Five, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Lamont Hill is about to explode and show that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's good as a professional cop hater, in my opinion, but that's about all he's good at on CNN. Now, notice that Carol Costello said, when she said, why do you think Hillary's driving in a Scooby-Doo van? She said, all politicians do that. No, they don't. Which other politician so far has driven to Iowa in a Scooby-Doo van, Carol? And which one do you think is going to do it subsequently going forward? Huh? Give me a break. They don't all do that. But here's more.
I reject completely the idea that Hillary Clinton has nothing going for her but her last name and her husband. I think that is entirely sexist. Now, let me be clear.
Is it?
There are plenty.
What does she accomplish, Mark? Come on. What does she accomplish as Secretary of State? Secretary of State, what has she accomplished?
Opening up Myanmar, resetting Russia, having some of the most important, I think, sanctions intensified on Iran that we've seen in decades. I think all of those things are things that the Secretary of State has done, that this Secretary of State has done, that has been effective.
First of all, she's accusing the female commentator from The Blaze of sexism. That's what he's doing. He's accusing her of being sexist. And then, what has she done as Secretary of State? She opened up Myanmar. Really? Wow! And pushed the reset button on Russia? That's her accomplishment? Russia? Please keep saying that, Mark. Wow. Stick to cop hating. Here's more.
So to say that the Secretary of State and a former senator has nothing going for her but her last name, to me, reeks of sexism. And to say that she can't champion the middle class because she's rich. Look, Hillary Clinton's policies... let me finish. Hillary Clinton's policies toward the middle class and the poor are troublesome. I critique Hillary Clinton for that. But I haven't seen a presidential candidate yet that has a chance of winning that also isn't rich. And so to point to Hillary Clinton's $25 million of speech and not point to the intergenerational wealth of the Bushes, or the fact that Mitt Romney, who has more money than Hillary Clinton, also has come out and said he's been trying to champion the middle class and the poor when he was running and after he was running.
Mitt Romney's not running. The family wealth of the Bushes, I mean, give me a break. It's pathetic. And again, he accused her of sexism again, more.
But the difference is, though, that we don't use class warfare as a political tactic. We actually, as Republicans and conservatives, believe that I don't have a problem with Hillary Clinton making money.
Right.
So
why did you bring it up?
No, because
you don't want to bring it up.
She turns around and they demonize, just like Mark just did, they demonize wealth on the other side and how horrible percent is. And
I didn't demonize wealth.
The income.
No, but I didn't do that. You're making things up. You're actually making things up. I never did.
Mark, you just said that. You feel that people who like Mitt Romney and them, they can't champion the middle class either because
I didn't say that.
I'm not saying that.
I didn't say that.
You did say that. You did say that. And there's Carol Costello again. You don't have a problem with Hillary's wealth. Well, why did you bring it up? Because it's hypocrisy. They don't say anything about Hillary's wealth, but they trash Romney and now Bush. But watch this.
But when you have 53 million women who are out of the workforce right now, record numbers of women out of the workforce, the economy is stagnant.
Are you serious?
I don't know why Mark's laughing because that's a government number.
This is the biggest Republican canard ever.
It's the biggest Republican canard ever? There are 53 million plus women out of work. It's the lowest workforce participation for women in decades. And Mark Lamont Hill laughs at it. Watch.
To say that there are 53 million women out of work and that there are, say, 86 million Americans out of work, and in fact, there are only 350 million people in America, what actually is happening is that includes people who are like 12 years old, who are actually, I don't know, going to school, people who are 15 years old, I don't know, who don't want to paper out.
No. It starts at 16 years old. Fool. Stick to cop hating. You really don't know what you're talking about. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Workforce participation rate starts at 16, not 12 and 13. We're coming back.